Are people still starving in North Korea?
The food situation continues to be dire, and North Korea, due to the centrally planned economy and the regime's refusal to accept openness and reform for the past 23 years since allies in the former Soviet Union and Eastern Europe collapsed, is the collapse of communism in Europe. For these past 23 years, the regime has adamantly refused to reform, to open up, and of course, the regime has also engaged in very irrational deforestation that results in terrible floods pretty much every summer. For all of these reasons, the food production continues to be insufficient, and generally it doesn't take much to turn this situation into a food crisis. So yes, there are still North Koreans who are still starving.
North Korea is often described as the most isolated country in the world. In this era of internet and social media, are there any signs that information from the outside is reaching the population?
While North Korea continues to be the world's most reclusive country, we have had signs that for the past few years, more information is reaching the North Korean people. Based on surveys conducted with North Korean defectors who have managed to escape from North Korea, there are 25,000 of them in South Korea, over 5,000 of them in other countries. About 40% of them had listened to foreign broadcasting while they were living in North Korea. The percentage of those defectors who have listened to foreign broadcasting while in North Korea has been constantly on the increase.
North Korea is now again planning to launch a missile after several failed previous tests. Why is this so important for the regime?
First, there are technological considerations. North Korea is very keen on developing an ICBM program, a long-range missile program. This is needed in order to develop this program. Secondly, the first attempted test during Kim Jong Un's rule on April the 13th failed. Kim Jong Un needs this test in order to establish his credentials, in order to establish his legitimacy. His father's legacy, of course, in addition to ruling over the disaster that hit North Korea in the 1990s and afterwards, his father's only remaining legacy was that he established North Korea's nuclear program. He also attempted to establish a long-range missile program. He was not successful. By engaging in this test, Kim Jong Un is trying to establish his credentials while at the same time following in his father's footsteps.